Between April 2024 to around October 2024, a lot of people said they attended interviews for NHS Band 3 healthcare assistant roles and they got those roles. But the HR told them that they could not sponsor that particular band, especially the entry level band, because it was below the minimum salary threshold that the UK government stipulated. As at that time, the band 3 entry level was 22,816 and the government just announced that it was going to be 23,200. You can see this thing is about to repeat itself again. Right now, the government has just increased the minimum salary threshold for care workers from 23,200 to 25,000. Now, it also affects the entry level for NHS healthcare assistant band 3. You know, there's a scale for every band 3. The entry level is £24,071. I've done some investigations and I found out that on the nhsemployers.org website, they have updated their rules when it comes to this new policy, and I feel it's so important for me to share this with you. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Cynthia. I share information that will help your transition into the UK to be as smooth as possible. I share information about settling, working, or studying in the UK. If you're interested in any of these, then subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so that each time I drop a new video, you'll be amongst the first people to see that video. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your love and support. If you need support with your CV, cover letter, supporting information, or maybe a one-on-one guide on how to get a job, visa sponsorship job, then reach out to me. The link is in the description box as well as in the comments. And without wasting time, let's get into this video. The NHS has just updated their website with regards to this new immigration rule. It says that new immigration rules laid in Parliament on Wednesday, 12th March 2025 are set to impact the recruitment of overseas health and care staff. The Home Office has announced a fresh wave of immigration policy changes that will impact the health and care sector, including entry-level band 3 staff. Now, that is where I'm really interested, because most times when you come in as a student and you come in under the health and care sector and you want to switch to another employer, you want to get into band 3 entry level. He says here that from 9th of April 2025, the following changes will come into force. First, care providers in England seeking to recruit a new worker from overseas or those switching from another visa route will have to first provide proof that they have attempted to recruit a worker resident in England. That's the first one. The second one is that the minimum salary threshold for skilled workers will increase to £12.82 per hour or £25,000 per annum from £23,200. Now, the third one is that health and education occupations, including doctors, nurses, allied health professionals, and teachers, will also see their minimum rates increased to reflect the latest national pay scale, meaning that entry-level band 3 roles will no longer meet the salary threshold. This is what they have on their website. You can go and check it. I'll put the link to this in the description box. He also says that there will also be increased powers for caseworkers to refuse visa applications to the short-term student visa route where they are suspected of being non-genuine. They also know that this is what happens from time to time between April and October, when the NHS band 3 pay scale for entry level is below what the government has stipulated. It looks like this is a cycle. It happens all the time. And what they are saying is that most times between this period, there is this increased powers of caseworkers denying visas. That's the problem. They deny these visas so much that HR will just say, no, we no longer sponsor band 3. Once in a while, some caseworkers will approve it. I told you sometimes the approval of your visa depends on the person that is handling it. There's a human factor to this thing. Some people's own were approved. That's why they'll tell you, you are a liar. How can you say that you won't get this? I got it. So they think every single person out there also got it. That's what they think. What does this mean for NHS trust? He says, due to the increase to the salary threshold, after 9th of April, entry-level band 3 roles will no longer be eligible for international sponsorship. Employers will need to wait until the agenda for change 25/26 pay award is announced to determine if it will be above the £25,000 salary threshold. It says that those band 3 roles that require renewals on the top step point of £25,674 will meet the required skills and salary threshold and can continue to be sponsored. So what they are saying now is that for entry level, there are 2 points, entry level, and there's also step 2. Step 1 is £24,071. They said it's no longer eligible for sponsorship, but they will sponsor you for the other step, which is £25,674. Now, if you are working with the NHS for a while, if you build up, I think, a year or 2 or thereabout, they can take you to the next step. Now, if they promised you that they were going to give you visa sponsorship and you're on a graduate visa, and they told you, okay, we'll give you visa sponsorship towards the end of your graduate visa, it is now that you should ask for your COS so that they can give it to you, and you will submit your application before 9th of April. This is my opinion. I feel I'm ringing the bell now so that you can act now to get what you want. It also means that you should not lose hope. There is Scotland. NHS Scotland band 3 is above the minimum salary threshold of the UK government. It also means that you don't have to worry. If you have enough experience, you can apply for band 4. People are getting band 4 because many people don't look at band 4 at all. They concentrate on band 3. It also means that if you are looking for NHS job, please submit as many applications now as possible. Because of this new law now, many NHS trusts usually recruit as many people as they can before they change in laws. I don't know how to explain it to you. That's what happened last year. They recruited as many people as they could before the 9th of April. So if it took 3 months or 2 months for them to recruit some people in the normal time, this time around, they can rush it. They can give you an interview, give you a COS as soon as you ask for it, and you have submitted an application by 9th of April. So don't give up. That's what I'm saying. And remember that there's always the option of Scotland. There's always the option of inside London. And there are many NHS trusts in London. It also means that if you have any special skills, you can always explore what you were trained in, your area of specialization. You can always look for visa sponsorship in that area. Do not be discouraged. Maybe you need to raise some money for IHS fees, but if that is the issue, then do so. The Home Office says these changes will ensure those who came to the UK to pursue a career in adult social care can do so, and that it will help end the reliance on overseas recruitment. You can read more on the government website. I've shared that particular link before, but you can always check it out. I'll put it in the description box. It also says that under the new rules, care providers in England must work with the relevant regional partnership in the area they are located or recruiting, and attempt to recruit from a pool of workers impacted by revocation before they can sponsor a care worker or a senior care worker from another route or from overseas. So if someone's license has been revoked, they will concentrate on another person first before they consider somebody from outside the UK. That's what it means. A list of regional partnership contact details will be published on the government website shortly, and NHS employers will keep employers updated. So watch out for that list of regional partners. The new rules will not apply to international workers who are already being sponsored as a care worker, SOC 6135, or senior care worker, SOC 6136, or where providers are seeking to sponsor someone switching from another immigration route who has already been working for them for at least 3 months. If you want to extend your stay, you don't need to worry. If you're already on that pathway already, which means that you've already come in and you have the health and care visa and you just want to switch to the NHS, that rule does not affect you. That is what it means. Share your thoughts, guys. I'm not an immigration advisor, like I always say. Please share your thoughts in the comments. Be respectful in the way you communicate. Please, we are all here to learn. If you feel something will help another person, please do so. Last year, some people got this thing and they couldn't share with other people. See, there's a way I went about it. I wrote to the HR, and when the HR saw it, they approved it. Some people did not share this. It's not good to hoard information. It will help us. If you have an interview anytime soon and they give you a COS that is below it, that's £24,071, please submit an application with that. You might land it. Pray over it and submit that application. You might get that visa. That's all I'm saying. It's very hard to get NHS jobs now. So submit an application when you have the opportunity to do so. The caseworker might approve it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.